Hello everyone, this video is to tell you and show you how to make a very simple, very inexpensive pressure test kit for your car. We're going to show you on this what year is this?
2004.
2004 Mazda Miata, where we had a bunch of cooling system changeouts recently. We did a radiator, the water pump, we did the hoses, all kinds of stuff, and the thermostat, so there was lots of places for a potential leak. Now, you can always go to the store and buy a pressure test kit that usually attaches right there at the radiator cap. Now, we had some problems with this filler neck and with the thermostat, or with the pressure cap itself. Now, the pressure tester would not have helped us diagnose that problem, although it is in plain view. But there are a lot of inherent value of going with a pressure tester. It lets you pressure test and look for leaks when the engine's cold instead of boiling hot. Now, the key to this particular inexpensive system is to start with something that you can get at your auto parts store, which is this handy little flush and fill kit. This is one that's made by Peak. There's other companies that make them. The key to do is they're less than $5 I found for these types of kits. And they come with different size T-fittings that I'll show you why those are important, those T's. And I bought two kits. The reason I bought two kits is because I needed, there's one of the T's. You can see kind of what this T looks like. It's got a, it's T-fitting. It's got a threaded cap that goes on top. I wanted two caps, and I'll show you why I wanted two caps here shortly. First thing you do is you find the right size T for your car, and what we're going to do is show you where it's installed in this car. Now, these flush kits were made popular in the 70s, and what they were for is for people to, if they wanted to change out their antifreeze on a seasonal basis, they could very easily flush the car out, so they would have an opening at the radiator and an opening somewhere else, and they could connect hoses and put flush tubes and wash the thing out. Now, what we're going to do is tee into the cooling system, and what we're going to do is essentially take this cap off and put our homemade cap on. Now, our homemade cap is essentially the same thing as the cap that came with it, but what we've done is we've installed a valve stem, the same type of valve stem, Schrader valve, that you would have on your tire. And those are also available for a very reasonable amount of money, also at the auto parts store. This is a chrome one that I bought here just because I thought it looked cool, but you can buy the more basic rubber ones too. Now, what you do is essentially this, is you take this and for temporarily you put this cap onto your T. What that does is you have now sealed off the system and you've provided yourself a way of adding pressure to it. But what am I going to add pressure with? Well, you can use a conventional tire pump and a gauge, or what I have is another little inexpensive thing that it's always handy to have in your trunk, is this little Coleman compressor, and it's also got a little gauge on it, switch on it. So what you do is you just plug it into your cigarette lighter, connect the hose to the Schrader valve, and be very careful because you can very easily overpressure your system. Because if it's full of water, there's only a tiny bit of air, and all you have to do is hit that thing on for a few seconds. So, and then you got all the pressure that you need, and it stays at pressure, and you can start looking for your leaks and to see if I had one at my thermostat housing, so I had to redo it. It's maybe not the best job as far as using silicone rubber, but it does seal now. So, anyways, I hope that's helpful for you folks on a budget, that if you want to make your own T-kit. And there's Hunter. Thanks for helping out, Hunter.
Yeah, but one thing I have to say, this might not be good on, well, this we did on a 2004 Mazda Speed MX-5 Miata, but it might work with a regular Miata, but I don't know if it would work with another car.
I think it would. It would work with any car, as a matter of fact, Hunter. It all depends on what size fittings that you have. All right, that's all we have time for today. Bye-bye.